Your biggest mistake for your business is your priorities. In this video, I'll cover the 3 big reasons why your priorities need to be your number 1 on your list, and explain exactly how you can shift toward a 6-figure schedule that allows you to multiply your revenue without working more. When starting my first business, the first behavior I had to handle was basically handling all departments randomly. I would jump from sales to fulfillment, then into marketing, and back to fulfillment. This would happen in every order possible, and it was such a vicious cycle to break. That means the first step is to understand what your week is gonna look like. If you come in with no plan, you'll come out with no idea on where you're going wrong. This stops only when you set hard boundaries when working in different departments. Whatever it is, from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. every morning, you clear your inbox full of client messages and nothing else interrupts this. You're both intentional and consistent with your time. Alex Hormozi even did a video on this, and he covers different work styles in business. I came to the same conclusion when I lived this problem. If you're doing projects, you need the illusion of time to creatively finish what is best to your abilities. If you're managing other people, you want to fill your schedule to create an effective team growth. It's the same concept for different departments. Going from a sales mindset to a marketing mindset takes 2 different styles of behavior. You want to schedule out times so you can prepare for different tasks and mentally handle each problem appropriately. So with that in mind, let's go into 3 major shifts you want to make in your business to start running a 6-figure marketing strategy. The first shift is becoming a business minimalist. Whether you have 10 people or just yourself running different operations, you want to make sure every step of the way is minimal. That means starting from grounds up and making every single task in your business simple and organized. Your whole process is too complicated if you can't put it on paper. You can make everything more streamlined as you grow, but it's a gradual process for you to learn how to make everything function smoothly. Training your team into different roles they are not accustomed to is also a gradual process. So you don't want to enter any task without understanding what you're doing. And as you do it, you get a feel for how long everything else takes. That is the reason people fail at any level of the business. In the beginning stages, if you make everything into a long process, you work 12 hours a day. If you're running a team, they have a cap at what they produce for their specific role. I translated this concept directly into my marketing strategy for my gut health practice. I didn't want to film long, complicated videos when I knew nothing about filming, editing, or posting ideas that actually worked. Same for advertising. I didn't want to burn money if I didn't know how to test ads. I didn't want to burn money if I didn't know how to test ads or if I was bringing in the right people. That's exactly why I focused on building my online business instead of investing time or money into complicated skills or processes that had so many moving parts. I just made TikToks, and as I grew an audience, the social media content I performed was proven to be an idea that I could use for the ads. Making 10-second videos to attract clients was the most minimal marketing I could think of, and it worked. The second shift is leading by example. The main part is being in the shoes of the person that you're hiring for. When you can understand what the salesperson, copywriter, appointment setter, health coach, or whoever does, you will have different perspectives when you've actually done the job that current or future employees do. So leading by example doesn't mean that you have to be an expert in everything, in every part of the business, but you need to develop a talent for coaching people to improve at their jobs. If you bring in people without knowing how to help them, that's your problem. No matter how experienced they are in a position, many people will not be completely acquainted with specific bottlenecks and processes in your business. You can get very talented candidates who fall into their job way easier than others, but you need to be a leader that shows them how to grow. Also, you might not even have a process for executing your hiring role. If you blindly bring in someone without having a process in mind, that will come off way awkward when you're brainstorming with that new person on the best new ways to do their job. The bottom line is that the CEO needs to become the jack of all trades and the master of some, mainly being a master of running and managing a business. Now, on the marketing side, I included this because you need to understand a foundational marketing system before you bring on more people to do the marketing for you. I personally involve myself very heavily in my marketing team every day. The core strategy of my success was in my personal brand. Bringing on someone would be very dumb because if I were relying completely on someone else's directions without understanding them, my business would crumble without them. The third shift is mastering the art of delegation. The problem is that people don't know when and how to delegate. There were were several parts of my business that I should not have delegated. Delegating prematurely is just as bad of a problem as not delegating when leveraging people would allow you to take your business to the next growth stage. So you need to look at the fundamentals of money you need to spend on people and the money you get back from investing in people. There's also a hierarchy of hiring that you can look at when considering if you need anyone. Of the businesses I've run, you want to bring in someone that handles sales, set appointments, or do some aspects of business development that will bring in more money. You don't need anyone that would run fulfillment or do any other consulting. That won't make you more money. Your first hire needs to be a combination of something that brings you more time and money, not just time. And this is where people go wrong. As someone with a viral strategy to bring in tons of new leads for my business, hiring someone to pick up, talk to those leads, and close them were my first 2 hires. I did some sales and some setting before bringing someone in, but that was the most smartest decision because of the time it took to talk to the number of newly qualified people I had pouring in. The most important part about everything I'm saying is that if I didn't master marketing first, I would have had no opportunity to bring in people. Without opportunities to make money, the people you bring on would simply be a ticking bomb when you run out of money. These are the most important shifts you need to scale and grow any part of your business. If you want more on offer, sales, marketing, check out this playlist, which goes super in depth into scaling. Don't forget to subscribe. I update the playlist pretty frequently, so you'll see more videos added to it every week. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.